Season 4 of Raising Kanan, and I do understand how Rock could be pregnant with Neek's baby. I mean, have you seen Neek? I mean, I would have gave him a son too. Hi, you guys. This is Rain said that, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And why nobody told me that Raising Kanan was back on? Like, I literally had to find out by myself. And if you guys have any shows that are coming out or that you guys want me to review, go ahead and comment it in my community section. I'm also going to create an email. If you guys want to start emailing me there, then you can. So I'm still in the question mark stages about the Gmail. So let's get into Rock and why Rock is slipping on her pimping. So my thing about Rock is that she thinks that she has, the mentality of a man, and, she's so cold and calculated, but obviously she's more woman-like than she think, because you end up sleeping with Neek. Okay, we all know that Neek is so handsome, and I mean, who wouldn't, but I'm saying though, if you were so smart, if you were so focused on your business, if you were so calculated, then why would you sleep with your enemy? Why would you fall in love with your enemy? Why would you get pregnant by your enemy? Like, you're not even using protection out here in those streets? Oh no, girl. You lost. You losing. You're getting a lot more softer than you realize. And you already have a strong relationship with Kanan, because all you're doing is lying and manipulating him. You also had him try to kill his dad. Then you're lying about DEFCON. Like, all of your lies is coming to pass. And my thing is this: I like that Kanan is seeing her for being manipulative, because some men don't know that their mom is manipulative. Some men don't know that every mother isn't, loving and caring and have their best interest in heart. Sometimes your mother can manipulate you to do everything that she wants you to do. And Kanan is realizing how manipulative his mother is. Yes, he loves her. He does care about her, but at the same time, she is doing him dirty, and she is putting him in a tight spot. I mean, for crying out loud, she almost could have got him sent to jail. Now, Early is literally getting on my nerves, because all he's worried about is his money for Neek, and that he is not literally listening to the doctors telling him that, Neek is basically turning into his brother, which is Ronnie, because something was literally wrong with Michael Meyer Jr.'s, aka Ronnie, and now something is wrong with Neek. So hopefully Neek gets, back to normal, but we'll never know, because now he's just acting real erratic, real crazy, and it's because of Early. Early is the reason why that Neek is going to be a problem this season, because Early is planting seeds of all this commotion and chaos into Neek's head, because you already know he has a lack of understanding right now. And you go out into the streets and tell him that Ronnie is working for Kanan and Rocknam, and they put him up to stop Neek. Now you have that planted into Neek's head, and now this is why he's going to be messing up everything that Rocknam have going on. And he don't even know about his secret love child that Rock went and got aborted. So I feel as though Early is going to be the blame for that, because he has no business not getting the correct information. I mean, he did say, oh man, you jumping to conclusions, but he didn't really do a good job when he was supposed to be putting his ears to the streets and letting Neek know what is really going on, because he never spoke with Kanan, he never spoke with Rock, he never spoke with Marvin, and he never spoke with Lou. So he is the reason why Neek got the battery in his back to come off the Rock in her family. Now, speaking of family, Kanan is doing this family project that he has to turn in for school, because if he doesn't, he may be taken from Rock, getting, the social worker involved, because he's not, doing good in his classes, because, he has his own business on the side that he's not even supposed to be having. So he's going around, talking to Lou, talking to Uncle Marvin about his grandfather, and he's noticing a lot that first of all, he don't know about his family. He has been sheltered from a lot of things, and this is why he's having those revelations about his mom, because he thought one way, but now he's seeing things a whole different way. So he goes to Howard asking him, oh, well, what about our grandparents? And Howard's just like, it's not going to be a good idea for you to be trying to get my family information when people don't even need to know that we even are kin to each other. So he goes to Lou, and I'm so sick of Lou. I just was hoping that, Neek would have caught him slipping in that car, because he's just getting on my nerves. They should have left Lou in that facility that he was in. Like, I did not think that was going to take him back out, so he can get the help that he need, because he turned into an alcoholic, drunk, and a crybaby. All he's been doing the last couple of, episodes, even on season 3, is crying, 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 all because he feels guilty about Eye Patch. Nobody told you to kill Eye Patch. Nobody told you to let Rock kill Eye Patch. You literally could have gave Eye Patch a heads up and got him out of town, but you didn't. And then now you want to be crying, talking about how much a coward that you was, but you don't feel bad for killing Crown. Like, I'm so done with Lou. Like, I'm done. I'm sick of seeing him limping, stumbling around in the streets. I'm so sick of him at the bar drinking. I'm so sick of him feeling sorry for himself. I'm so sick of it. It's like, it's cringy at this point, and hopefully Neek catch him slipping. That's all I have to say. Like, are y'all sick of Lou? Am I the only person that's sick of Lou? I know y'all gotta be sick of him, because goodness gracious, the only person that is really making the most sense this episode is Marvin. Even though we did hear, about his dad and what happened, and how he hasn't forgave his dad for leaving him behind and stuff like that. Now we get a sense of why, Marvin is so detached and why he's so good at his job. Where Lou, he feels like that he had to be dragged into it. He always wanted his own life, but he feels like that he had to do it. Well, you've been working for Rock for how many years? You need to put no money to the side and invest in yourself. Like, you could have had all these money, so when you wanted your out, you could have had all that money stacked up, and you could have been able to leave Rock, get your music business out the ground, or get your little bar off the ground and get away from her. But instead, you ain't saved no money. So I don't even understand. Lou just don't make no sense. Now we're going to get back to starving like Marvin, because that's why he's always eating. If y'all did not know, that's why he's eating all the time. Every time we see Marvin, he's eating the popcorn, snacks, everything like that, because he's a pawn on starving like Marvin. But anyways, I like Marvin, and Marvin is making his own way. He got his connect to the Italians, and I feel as though if Marvin wanted to get out away from Rock, he could, because he's an asset. He's his own man, and the Italians is calling him now, and now the Italians owe him a favor. So if he wanted him a connect to do his own thing on the other side of New York, then he could. So I like Marvin. Marvin has did not only worse things than Lou. Remember on the previous season when he had to get that body up out of the projects, and he had to wrap it up, and it was stanky and everything like that? Like, Lou could never. Lou would have probably cried. Okay, Lou would have probably cried. And honestly, like he said, Marvin is the oldest. He has always had to take care of Lou and Rock, and this is why he can mentally handle his job and position. It's not an easy job and a position. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't know how anyone can do it, but Marvin does it well, and I have a lot of respect for Marvin, even though he has made a lot of mistakes, throughout the season. I feel as though his strength and is his mental ability to do what he's doing and being 100% in it and moving how he moves. This is why he's going to be a great asset to the Italians. Okay, this is why he get to move how he move, and Rock does not know anything about what he doing, because that's his business, unlike Lou. Now, Jukebox is trying to figure out what she want to do, but I'm honestly just tired of Jukebox. I'm tired of Jukebox being stuck on Nicole. Like, I understand that you do need time to grieve, but you're not even grieving over your mom. You still grieving over Nicole. What about your mom? I mean, you didn't know Nicole as long either. You didn't know your mama for a long time, and you didn't know Nicole that long, but you started crying about Nicole, but you're not even crying about your mom, though. And I understand she did leave you or whatever the case may be, but dang. Like, still about Nicole? You got this new chick in your group that likes you in Kanan, and I feel like that's going to be like a horrible situation because it's giving love triangle. Because do she want Kanan or do she want Jukebox? But I mean, she is getting advice. Jukebox is getting advice about the army because she's trying to figure out what she want to do, because I don't think that she wants to go to college. But at the same time, we already know what she's going to do, because on PowerBook Ghost, we find out that Jukebox is a police officer. So, hey. But at the same time, Juke got a lot of things that she needs to figure out what she want to do, and it looks like she just chilling because, you know, Rock had told her all her business. She just basically keeping secrets right now. But I'm very curious to see how, you know, Jukebox move forward and about this girl group Bada, because, you know, they are in a infamous girl group right now. Now, Kanan and his grandma is kind of bonding right now. Like she says, she's not going to put pressure on, you know, Kanan. And she got Kanan keeping secrets about her being in that hospital. And, you know, she don't want nobody in the family to know but Kanan. Even though Kanan just came around. But, you know, she don't have nobody else. You know, Rock don't really talk to her. I don't think none of them really talk to their mom like that. So it's really just her by herself. So, you know, Kanan don't have his mother right now. And now he has a mother figure, which is now his grandma. Because he's not talking to Rock. He's trying to get away from Rock, but he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to. Now, I already knew that Neek was not dead. I don't know about y'all, because I figured that they was not going to kill one of the main characters like they did, you know, Ghosts in Power. So I kind of figured that Neek wasn't dead. But my whole thing is this, that we now finding out that Neek knew about everything. He's been following Ronnie. He's been following, you know, Kanan and Rock and stuff like that, and trying to put two and two together. And that's why he showed up at the end where, you know, he found Ronnie and he finds Detective Howard in the warehouse, because he has been looking around. But my whole thing is this, even though he's supposed to be a ghost right now, he is trying to put two and two together, but he doesn't have all the information. But I am really excited to see how, you know, season 4 is going to go. I'm too excited. I'm too anxious. I'm waiting for the next episode. But do you guys think that, you know, Neek and Rock can rekindle their relationship? I mean, like I said, I like them two together. Even though, you know, she's talking about she want to be out, I think she could be out if she let Neek run the streets. Let Neek do it while you can be in the house taking care of your son. Because I really wanted her to have a good man. Even though she let go of that other man, which was the teacher, which I did like him for her as well. But I feel like her and Neek make a good couple. And I hope that they come back from this. But, you know, what do you guys think of this episode? Comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.